Hi guys, welcome to this video on storm crystals. Now storm crystals were added in the most recent update, that's the Visions update, and the first thing that we need to do is find an extreme weather planet. Now this is more than just your normal harsh conditions, and it's a little bit hit and miss as to how to find them and where to find them. I'm quite fortunate in that this system that I'm in has a fair few unpleasant ones. So you'll know that you're on one of those planets when you disembark for the first time. You'll get an audible warning telling you that you're on an extreme planet. In the bottom left hand corner on the planet information, you'll also see that the weather conditions are written in red, and you also get in the bottom right hand corner a extreme weather warning box as well. So what we need to do is make sure that firstly our hazard protection is absolutely loaded up and charged. You need to make sure that you have that specific protection for that kind of weather condition. So as you can see, we're on an icy planet and I have these ones, and this lets me stay out in an extreme storm pretty much unharmed for the duration. Now the storm length varies, and because these crystals only come out to play during the extreme storm, we need to make sure that we're making the most of the time that we have out there. So make sure that you keep your shields charged, and I find the best way to do this and the most economical way is to actually use the planet resources that will charge those specific shield and hazard protections. So at the moment we are on an icy planet, and that means that the Dioxite deposits will recharge those shields, and what I'll do is pop a list of all of those planet specific resources in the little box below. So the other thing and the next thing is to make sure that we have plenty of inventory space. These crystals only stack in groups of 5, and the very last thing that we want to be doing is emptying out our inventories in the middle of a storm. The other thing that I absolutely recommend is using the melee jump technique. It helps you travel huge distances in a minimal amount of time, which you're going to need if you want to collect any number of the crystals, and I'll pop the link to the tutorial for that below. So once the storm kicks in, as we can see, you need to use the left 2 button for your visor scanner, and you'll see that they show up as this little yellow diamond with the electric symbol, which is the same symbol that you get from the depot waypoints. So we're just going to go and have a quick look and pick some up. So this is the melee technique, mandatory. So you need to sprint and hold the right 1 button and jetpack at the very same time. And here we are. Oh, and I got an achievement. These are your activated form storm crystals. So literally all we do is interact with them and pick them up. And these guys are usually found in groups of about between 1 and 5. And they're actually very, very, very valuable. So at the moment they're also part of the community research. Let's try and find some more, and I think we need to find 5 of those. There we go. So as you can see, they're a little way apart, which is why the melee jump is definitely the best way of getting to them. Let's go and grab these ones. Oops. So let's just do what I said not to do. There we go. Now I'm quite fortunate in that the sentinels don't particularly come after me on this planet for these guys. And we'll just try and find some more. There we go. They do tend to be grouped quite close together, so you tend not to have to travel too far, but then it does seem like quite a long distance when you're being, there's a group of 5, battered from pillar to post. Oh, ouch. Let's just get away from that. So as you can see, the conditions are absolutely not something that you want to be out in anything other than the highest level of hazard protection. There we go, there's some more down there. So what you do is you just keep going for them. There we go. And hopefully once this storm is over, also if you don't die from other things or predators, I'll show you the deactivated form. And once the crystals deactivate, you can't interact with them at all. They return to its like a cased form. They turn back into their rock form. As you can see, these little rocks around the bottom, they basically just come up and, like I say, encase them, and that's the end of that until the beginning of the next storm. So on this planet, the storms range for about 8 minutes. They can, there we go. And so if we just pop back up here, and I'll try and show you them in their case form. If they haven't completely disappeared, that could go terribly wrong. Yep, and they've completely disappeared, which is extremely helpful. So if we just get away from these predators, and I will show you, that is what they look like. So they're really valuable. That's 156,950 units. So there's not an awful lot you can do with them, but they will fetch a pretty penny if you go and sell them at the trade terminals or sell them to another life form. So there we go, that is how to find your storm crystals, where to find them, and good luck and happy hunting. Bye for now, guys.